Well, hello, good evening to you wherever you find yourself. We are seated and it's time for sports. This sports is called the Sports Premier. My name is Vincent Forgor. Mebacho, Emrason, ide wudi munse mebro, sena no pa. Yaba ene eka cho se no nine boy be san so ba no emrason yaba. Na wudi munse free sabre. Kosi se no nsem be bono. Emre no na son ye de ebro. Manfo manson sem. Na afi so afisem na. Ba wakwan mu a na afi ne ahwese ne. Mebacho nsem ne besi akọ pandits no ho a wonum ebe wrewre mo analysis no ubenya brand of what team ye pa Division 1 access back Division 1 no mebacho season no ba na wie na fe na starts ahodo na ababontia most clean sheets goalkeepers zones ahodo na enyina nim zones ahodo teams are more zones more qualified the Ho United, of course. Yeah, well, the Chiman 11 Wonders and Swedro All Blacks are one more qualified according to Premier League, you know. Now starts that whole bang and the entire season. I'm about to say Sakaya in Jumadi. So now it was a special day for Trent Alexander-Arnold, and I'm saying Real Madrid representing and a presentation. So na ohwe pass near Trent Alexander-Arnold speaking fluently in Spanish. And I say, meaning ni 20-year stay of Liverpool at Liverpool, no. So this year Spain kasane dia meaning because a brand here knows Spanish no fluently. Muy feliz, maniaje. I am happy. Just say, oh, in fact. Well, and you say, be I say, will be a say one tikasa be a you 1-1. We know kind of fluently. Oh, man of coins, could you know kasa. Press ni will be beat war. I hear Trent Alexander-Arnold. Say Robert Kacho and Opano say, Nata de no me pacho a Trent. And me pacho no e be guachi or in Tremu Abba. Was it Trent Alexander-Arnold? Didn't any ding in the wherever, and I say whenever you call him Arnold, and I say Alexander, and I say Alex, and I Trent, Nini na wajeso anything into no Trent ne be good actually. Now number 12, no, and a Trent Alexander-Arnold afa married or chima. He's ready to win titles. Kevin De Bruyne officially one also a Napoli player. Or him say Napoli no pay no call Landy, yeah, then your medicals to be beer. Wasn't sign krata Kevin De Bruyne and so and no Luka Modric. Ochima Club World Cup no ebana wie ya no ni AC Milan for no be out of respect for Real Madrid no and on AC Milan for no be bia. Ya nyene ntia say Arsenal for submit one first official bid for Victor Gyökeres. The transfer ne the mo ehye man for make statement signings and opa Daniel Katria will say Man City for no mature signings. Arsenal for also dey no mo ye United or movie battle for Victor Gyökeres and now Sankra ne beko Chelsea for the chemu amunyi low sa mo amunyi da ni din no and me ba cho o mesin san mo sa na Chelsea project no sen kra and airco because be a chemu say Chelsea project na mo hwe na sa na dangerous Osman dia ni nyo kra place na Chelsea ne sen san no it's the atiana more details in na bro but Jeffers Misha now the aba na ye na kama sa e de amamrepam no ye be fa course no e wo dwumade no so enti free sabre kosi se no nse be bon de ene ye ntena ne emfa gudi mu nsem no emro me din Vincent Forgor me ena me di dwumade ho chia me Osman e wo ha Robert enso wo ha sanso na Daniel enso wo ha mame nko mo nkyere mo makwaba na ye nhyase ansakra na ka Jeffers no wasem kakra ne de nsem no abro enti uboro mo drugstore bia na make sure so beto Jeffers Misha NP capsules. I'm sure I'm free. Osman and Chain. Osman Akwaba.
Major Zera.
To say.
I'm out of my own say.
Miss Muepa. No Panamishia. I'm visa was a quan. I walk was an over crimes of the Kuba.
Yeah. I
don't know. Got some Mikono.
Oh, David. Never just say, maybe I walk on. Oh, I'm yeah.
I'm Pamiko Miko Teunka.
Oh, okay.
See, I'm not partner. 5:30 now to
me say me share unya kro ano hwa
oh okay
share no ano hwa tama na oba no pa no
oba no pa no
ko to no class no what I say because na me pe say can say me call e kra ansana
bi say man nnamu
sesa
pafamo
na sesa
man na ka che zo nyina ho so da ya wante
eti o me ko ye me say o so ko ka
o me ko
e won ya pa e say penny force ade to wani anya wa na wi gisi obi afekire yi ama nti akoba na sa na wo se kokoboa e ma no ma kon kan ya
me ko ara no kwati onka jara ne balo nyina so
oh okay o me ya na me so time dia ye de production ho ntino I was say e bana
ba o ma ya mana efe o ma ya
simple
o ma ya de ami ko tina ho na asa balo se ni ofase fo no mo sa so mo fi kuma si o se nfa no ma no fe pa o mo fe ma be ni o po bia aye ora aye o mama mro o mkuta se ba bisa na sika egum na se e chako egum o so se di za e de ba e no e de mo na mo
o se o sa mamre de o se aye bia busia bia na mamre
okay
we enya nkramfo de bia betimi a chirem nkramfo de na se bia e be preach wa se na o se de okọ ne okọ ye na ya akara ye ho na ye de tu ye hofo o djuma de na se nkramfo be preach na fi abom pa ya ma de nipa na wa ye den wa frame na fi sabi la kakra ye den akoso de ama busia no na omo de aprapra mo chine canopy ni nkunya mafa but se bia fofo bisa bamu a eno ye busia na mamra omo ye the man out
afi ma ye ohe bi me to man twa me ho ahia za mu fe afi ba kokora de bisa se ma wale ana na mezu ha no ye yase ye me kike
want me anya
man dabi
oh anya de
ye yase na balo su na hobi ti fere so ka ho za me de za ho
esa ka ho kai
oh me ka si ai omo so fe pa
okay
omo twa kem fo ma ho fe pa
yeah
dan la kwaba
yeah Vincent
eni wo mu ti say
nyame adom na so
Nyankopon adom me so mi krakram kakaka
fantastic
Nyankopon ase
yeah
ya ba for this evening
of course
you better hin ne
a lot of things na as a man Vincent at times you know how to control your sexual emotions
yes
yeah
let's man
you are years no manage
to move ase
oh daddy
me yeah no me yeah gentle
at times you have to control it because
na bolu dina wontia
Vincent
going to me
a lot of things I always say sports it is having a lot of life lessons
okay
and the more we go into it we understand why I make us say as a man try to always control your sexual appetite.
Fantastic. Yes, this I don't know why I'm really to me leading to trouble with
my goodness. Yeah.
Okay. Mami Robert, meaning one I say a confusia dundum ni na ya hoya. Huh? Mami Robert in China Robert is saying I didn't you see the utu me.
I say umia na akoka ba.
Kasi mi na akoka ba.
Then there's sanity.
Ah ni emo nteme na sa mi aso na yema na.
Oh yami adom. Now say
Trent Alexander-Arnold 20 years not this Spain kasana fluent
David mama yeah
kwani good ohra yes chance say linking to Madrid nani no chance
say Liverpool for dinner chi say on extended contract no on the Spanish class
papa teacher bi o cheche
ah yeah
bra enyi so yini ba ku
bi
Trent Spanish let say wow
the first
oh fantastic there any presentation day you can send me brain you ever that for room
yes
and some kai bi ben na
and some piece so ba and am say okay sa no pa Ramon Calderon me the next some kakra ma former president the Madrid team no wadim komo pi wa kire ni nti ase free na Madrid for no ko ho no Ramon Calderon a kirem sa so na wakasa de fa club world cup na e pass no ho ye de ho komo no so e ma Victor Gyökeres any sporting for say just them na say na semna kwa kudu the ho sembe but United for now so almost signing back and also a player bear here the ho sem nyina bebro na the most followed clubs on social media about top 10 be hwese team wo mu a na face wa hwese amamfo so e follow ni ye papa nti Vincent way and sembe bre na yaboa no here the ebebra
wow Chelsea yeah semo na akwa se Chelsea follow no chemba ye ni Arsenal dey oh ma yanko emra ye da ho ba ye ba amanfo manso nsem no bebo akom se Robert atete ho a che no ha bebo na for messages bra 0591228584. Yeah, bye. See ya.
Madeira, Manchester, Madrid, Turin, and Manchester again.
Million volts in a pool of light.
And some no, and Yadema and Anumri no yan shall na yeni hu komona kwaku ya hwewa yi no so ma menam se nkofo domafu ase I want to afidie no so pa me di hu komo after some of the stories no and so aba na wie ye ukofa obi yi sa akwa siriska de ayede yo odwe hu a wonti ase na nsema eba no pacho yan shall and for Free Trent Alexander-Arnold the stories no so and I'm say anopano aye the pina to him America say Arnold ever say jersey number 12 no and no chi Trent e be go akire Alexander-Arnold no we twagu or the Liverpool for we Jan Liverpool crew dem o Merseyside e ho na o teku o P Madrid no Trent and o di go akire na Arnold e kire mu no and o chemu say sa Trent na o di ase na tade no so no ni nyina ye so simplicity asen kofo bi wo ho a omo ye confused to da okoka we to da no de we aba o se da bi e ho be hia sa fe o be na simple kra and here Trent na o de gu na tade achi no ensam na meka ade acha no na me pa cho ne welcome address emra ye boni din se Madrid for a massa new player na obetim komo na matie ne nsama o kano massa unu a sha se wura na se Spanish mo is contento sa na ordinam ho na okonanim ha se gracias por todo what obi biase am for na Trent no say out Spanish sa afi Madrid mpanimfo ne omo ho nyina no na akwakoye nija obi aso paninsem adema Trent yentie abra no the Spanish e kaninsem.
Buenas tardes a todos.
Good afternoon.
Gracias tanto al presidente Florentino Perez como al club Real Madrid.
Thank you, Florentino Perez, and the club for this opportunity.
Fichar por un club como Real Madrid no sucede todos los días.
This doesn't happen every day.
Sueño hecho realidad.
It's a dream come true.
Estoy muy feliz y orgulloso de estar
I'm very
aquí.
happy and proud to be here.
Tengo muchas ganas de enseñarle mi juego a los madridistas.
I want to show Real Madrid fans
Soy consciente de que
how I play.
por Real Madrid es una
I do
gran
realize
responsabilidad,
I'm signing for Real Madrid. The demands are high,
para darlo todo
but I'm
por el
going to
equipo
give my
y los
all for the
madridistas.
team and Real Madrid fans.
Tengo muchas ganas de enseñarle mi juego y
I want to show those fans how I play. I want to win many titles. I want to be a winner here and enjoy playing alongside the best
gracias y a la Madrid.
players in the world and Real Madrid. Wow.
Impressive stuff.
When you some Trent attitude Janti Kevin yam de pram what you say ha na say yema shiro and I'm saying no ma enso ABC pa na Trent no oto aso ekasai ama episa ne say I say yet is o Spanish bi na sakasa no for how many years now they sua no so we just some few weeks and some months bi and they sua Spanish no and what you know you bisa ne say o kan mra bi say unya Ballon d'Or obeje and now ba Madrid unu say say dream no a be reality no say here now who ba be team Mbappe ni Vinicius Jude Bellingham mo anim ha op Ballon d'Or say say de no kra de baby o be pie no superstar say ho no na dwe afiri so na ni ache so ne say anko that way and e be bobo.
Hi Trent, Vinny from Sky Sports, and well done on the Spanish, by the way. How long have you been learning?
A few months. No, I don't think it influenced my decision to come here at all, to be honest. I think, you joining a club like this with the teammates that I've now joined, it's going to be quite hard to run on board with the amount of superstars we've got in this team. But no, it's exciting. It is the kind of players I want to play with. I've admired them, I've played against them, and how good they are. To be a part of the team and to be playing with them rather than against them.
Trent Alexander-Arnold and our Kasa Ochimu say Ballon d'Or no crowd here ya come akwa say ne refi ho asem because players are no mo be bono o me nkofo a omunyina so potential say omoche Ballon d'Or no ebie na Raymond Calderon aye Madrid former president we team komopi ade fa Arnold ni team no ho na ochim say player no aye fantastic player nti ono de enye ne nwanwa say Madrid foko to 10 million efa no say omode ne ko club world championship wa bra na nka omo betimi afa ne free after say sabusu me so aba na hwie no na oso gitumu ye say player ne ba wa pa no ene ma be ko ye ade ama no e otim.
No doubt is a very important signing for us. He's one of the best right backs in the world. He can play as a midfielder. So for us that could be also relevant because Luka Modric has left, Toni Kroos 2 years ago. So I think he's been of a great help for our team. He has all the opportunities here. People are expecting him with open arms. So he's a new English player coming to Real Madrid with many ones having been successful here.
We is about Raymond Calderon or the two Jadifa Trent Alexander-Arnold na me pacho Renato Araso way and so Renato Vega ono left back opia ma Chelsea okopie mo Juve kra ekokopo ball kakra ona is a player na frustrated and am say ohun say or try Italy or Saba England or Kwani Krum and also okwahe enti waka Chelsea for say club world cup no ebeya ampadefo enso eyiriti emfamfrim eno aye player na eti enso de fake no ne tie amede ema na special Ballon d'Or no okai sanopa na ye ka ho asema yetidi di ho nkoma a bacho Ballon d'Or official ana omede apa bonte say omo hwe ni mu say omo besanso aye special Ballon d'Or ni bi na onim say aya na in the last 30 years player wa born ho modern pa no ono na mpanimfo epoditi na omode sa award no ehye nsem na mepacho 1989 ana omode sa award no bi adema Alfredo Di Stefano say ono na in the last 30 years no wa born ho emotinti between omo magibida and feso other players a omo de makonka in the last 30 years na abato obekoso na we no ya na special what you say France football for no omumpanimfo na feso players o magye Ballon d'Or ni bi pen no omo na kokoto saba no nti no special Ballon d'Or no ehun enkomo no Chelsea for anopa meka Chelsea mo third kit na ba na we no yakwa ese no kra kama e de chen de aka ni nyina nti we white bi sa na no na kwa ese yi atade fantastic na wahwe na fe wudi nam krum sa obi abehu say yes also ye Chelsea no omo wie na omo se Senegal ni be je na fe shana mamfo nyina hu say yes atade na nya lande nti no Chelsea for mo third kit ana medi hu komate ma no anu ameka Chelsea Sporting Club de Portugal almost Victor Gyökeres say also there waso afoforo o ba be ye ho na ana mko training me mo game me nko ha o de tenase na sa sika ye se ye pe no so obi amfa ma 70 million e de otwe mu tan ne betene ye pe enya de awonsa ebe ka sika no na Sporting president no o se o mu kasa ikura offer bia mayo mo ye han na manju ana Arsenal ana hwan team separate o se offer bia no that table no so oba o mu table so ho ye hwe de siwa ye cafe cup bia anopo mo no mu eno kwa na da so that table no so enti Victor Gyökeres no enya de se offer bia ba eno a reporter free Portugal from club no omo panimpa say ye no kre say ye ntro no emre ene be kire Matheus Cunha United for na nya announce say omo sa kan from Wolverhampton Wanderers best 62.5 million pounds sterling eno ene sika owura no ade free Wolf ababe piem e Manchester United na Cunha di nkoma na Sara players tie ai also osani nyina no ne omo hwebo a ne na TV keto bi so na ni dream team Man U nti we na ni je se waba saa ofiri hɔ kwa Arsenal so asa na obeka okɔtɔ tiama the same thing saa no musubantie nti Mateus Cunha I say a dream come true so no aba be piem Manchester United oba be sia kan so ade ama club no Ryan Cherky and so aba be City for no me pacho omo player say after Tijani Reinders and after so Ryan Etnori me pacho eye owura ni din ade Ryan Cherky and aba be do na ne star kura say no se pen the ball no send on the ball tie and what Pep na ni age so obe ye adwuma under Pep na yentie se ma share.
My style is easy. I love to play with the ball. I love to skills. I love to help my teammate. I'm here for make the pleasure in the pitch. It's very important for me. For me, he's the best coach in the world, and I think he's the best coach in the history. And works for them is an honor for me. And
we and some Ryan Cherky or the atuda a far with star and officer so ye juma under pepper on Olympic Club de Lyonnais. A honor Ryan Cherky a freer or join City for no. Now yes it do no omni city in agreement say your best remo. Makoda na friend Claudio Echeverri no who found my loan. Na omamebo ni nyina beka dealer Ryan Cherky de ba no ntisika na ye bete so amamu nemom Mumfa Claudio Echeverri maye na omebo loan na fe so after say loan no ba na wie ya obesan so aba City na oba beka mutim no ho nti ese player na after Club World Cup no obetu na ordinary achim of France na wakwa join Olympic Club de Lyonnais ne team no na position be na Cherky wo pepa also pe number 10 and what Club World Cup amukoi no expectations at the man kasa na fe club no saying and I'll see who no.
Yeah, I'm ready. I work for this moment because the high level is this, and I wait this with impatience. I prefer number 10, but now wherever I am on the pitch is not important. I want just I'm in the pitch and I take the pleasure and I win. This cup is the new cup. We want to win. And we go in USA for the win because this cup is every 4 years, and I want the team, the club, he want to win this cup.
We Ryan Cherky, we were turning some of the two John Lamine Jamal echo vacation, and I'm say season up and we are Kobo Nations League so and Emma Nkoye was up a fee. Enti woko na face wakwa enjoy no ho na vacation obi bia so I fine ade ama ono Lamine Ishama na woko Galatasaray ma me fan to nim say from enra ene na anu nyina na me sha say me bom ade ama say owura na ne didi Leroy Sane no okona fu akwa kusina kan ade ama Galatim no nti officially Leroy na tewa osunsan krata no nti benkuma faso ni faso obepia na odiama Galatasaray team no eno aye Leroy Sane ne ho nkomo no na yensan ko Calderon hobio ye bisa ne se na nse ya Madrid for moya moteta how we bra free we the contract na bada wi intibra ana Calderon de chem se na nsen so we transfer market ni mu a o se players na boy team papa na so betam be 450 million na de akwa for player abade o se yana anotin na o se Madrid team no so a o you said who play bi o wa bonte onimbo bo bebre bro omo ho no so nti sa utam 200 150 na de akwa so sa player na sa ba be ka ho a yana omuhunu se nya de a ebebo omo enu nti ana offlate as omo de kokwasa ne ma chira omo sense players nemum Trent a good player.
Value for money. Well, we try. Yeah. Of course, nowadays, for Real Madrid to sign up top players is very expensive. It's difficult, on top of that, to find someone who is better than the ones we have. Our team has incredible players, Vinicius, Mbappe, Rodrigo, all of them. And then it's not easy to find a player that can be has the same level. But of course, when Real Madrid is approaching, the money is putting up. It's normal when they think that Real Madrid has the money to pay it, and we've been paying a lot of money for players. I remember playing for Cristiano 84 million pounds at the time, was a perhaps it was 20 years ago, now 60.
Ramon Calderon, Nensama de Tuja, Arifa Trent Arnold, and Afesu Madrid for Yentia, and a Yomonte Sika Kese, and Franco Market Munko sign players view, and no. Now, what a report, no, says City for Jack Grealish, Fear, and yet there's a club world championship, no, Urano, and Sobekono Kusia Kain, our tournament in Bina, Ellen Holland, the patrol were boarding a flight, I just say Oba, and our chat says Jack Grealish, where are you? Na chese Grealish no ehifa na wafa enunti squad no nya de se won so din e wo mu bie no Ellen Holland ne nsama odi akwako tudwa enso Snapchat eno no na Club World Cup no amanfo se teams ne doso na tienten ye ntete so de metie ne se by 2029 no teams ne be ko 48 na ye be sa so atrem ntien ne kotokobi has dreams mo go stars na munyina mani opportunity na makwako share the last of Messi, Mbappe, and see Ronaldo mo na mono makwako share kan Trent Arnold. Say na ye difficult say offer Liverpool about Madrid. Name no nim say so be free Liverpool nko dia one club and the White Angels.
I think I've probably known it for a long time is that if I was to ever leave Liverpool, it would only be to go to Real Madrid. That would be the only club for me. And then, you know, it gets to a point where you've got to make a decision whether to go or to stay. And, you know, making that decision, you know, it wasn't an easy decision. I'm not going to say it was easy because I've been there so long, been a part of it. But eventually, you know.
Trent Alexander-Arnold, then come on, no. Now, Okwamari, that pressure, and I'm saying we a coach now, but now ya koda we young na de oba ya na pressure e wo hono so papa na Calderon Jabi betimi ya adwuma and I say oh wakoye bi wo Bundesliga nim and watch no the man nya gidie pa ye say we player wabo team net pen nti already on pressure no and afisu said you obesi handle normal at the afa team no.
All the competitions are important for us. In this club, to win is an obligation. So any competition we are playing, the players know that they have to win it, and the coach also. And I think to have signed Xavi has been very wise, not only because he won the championship in the Bundesliga in Germany, but for me, much more important that he knows the club. He's been a player for 5 years, so he knows how important it is to put up with the pressure, to endure it, and that's why he can be successful as well. And with players like Vincent or Alexander-Arnold and some more, for sure they will come. We will have the opportunity to win again, to be competing for winning all the titles. But of course, as you said, the World Cup was important. That's why we pay.
We and some opinion anything at the Calderon there to Jarabe Pacho, the most followed clubs. Our social media, so no, say, and a numbers no city. Real Madrid 40 kind or more 474 million followers across all social media handles. Barca Tosumiro, Nitiani 427. And between Barca and Madrid, no, are you close to best 50 million and a tentemo. Man United, Omutiano, 234 million and a United war PSG 199, Man City 180, Juventus and say 175, me pacho Liverpool 167, Chelsea 153 million, Bayern 149 and Arsenal 114 million followers across all social media handles. Now say clubs no or my TB to na the legends and a launch on Montade and Hanti Inter for Ekofa Ronaldo Luis Nazario Talima, Chelsea at the Didier Drogba and a Bayer and Atletico for Ekofa Fernando Torres El Nino and a PSG who to guess again Omo Ade Ronaldo Dias Moreira Gaucho and a Bayer Antiway and the team so initiative I say ebi mo so afa ya de ho nsam no ema anano na made nsam ne si sentadie ha you know na unim say enaminya information bi say obi akọ create account bi on social media dia da so na yemedi na Robert Konye pe na oba o se maniska na emi anti
Near Wadi, no?
Yes. Inti original one in ye.
Original one in ye.
Yes.
Robert Roy Konye.
Inti mesre. So be ba. Say one day or yiti first cabra na or sreuska and yamia.
Anti Robert Roy Konye and Lewandowski share.
Original one.
We the original one.
Yes. Original one in.
Okay. Inti mesre. Obi ba. Now I say no Robert in Sreska. That be ono ska ono ho. Ska ono ho on Sreska. A respected journalist, respected pundit. Robert, someone's Sreska.
Oh, because Sreska.
That is the fact. One's Sreska. Enti Mr. Obiba, no I saw no Robert of Globe TV. No one wanna send this car. Sometimes you know can say yes sharp kakra.
Yeah.
So they say. Onu mo san se send in this car. I so think it's smart.
I'm fine there.
Say no no obi na hihye kira wo yes ade no. Enti to aso kire mu yi
na
me course one in
enti we sanity original one no na ebeda aso no. Enti so be the different account to be aba enye no. So you check a picture now behind you know. You see one of the rounds no and I'm the two. I'm not changing it anytime soon due to authenticity reasons. Now if you watch the main pick and also the one I was in my wine suit and I'm there tour. A dini Robert Roy Konye and I'll call insider Mede Lewandowski no Ashen Fifi. Me bobo nem dino and Tina Media no Nashahon. And Timesre and Yamia will be the different Bibia Chatewa and Yanokre.
I am munyai sa. What did you put this as car munyai sa and yet?
Sanum
to Muguni Penman and Massey. On 2 or 1 years, Robert is said and yon what Miss Rob. Okay. Foreign stories now, but a year crossover announcement the local stories not to him. Right after the local stories and the analysis starting with Daniel. Osman.
Vincent.
Mamma, I'm Reno. I'm
a first one Casaw.
Utimwa, Utimi cheche,
yeah,
cola.
Yeah, I don't cry. Yeah, no cry.
And there's all Casaho.
And to a shot,
when
I say, Obidu Diaco, 1 billion.
Hey, all the cat and then
what the cat in any pantino. If we are say a 10 in Temusia. Me say among for a for the best camera. Na original one actually.
Send me the ammonia young command never to come no.
Okay. You send me checking with you because I say what shall I say? And I say only been to
Facebook view.
Oh, okay.
It's a more thread.
Okay.
Twitter.
Okay.
And I see Instagram.
Mate.
Facebook
Mate.
Enche
bia na the chance FIFA Club World Cup na basaka 2 days per na jumadi no pass na no and 4 teams from Africa ekosi Africa na club of friends work of Morocco Mamelodi Sundowns na Fi Ali Esperance de Tunis we any 4 teams ya omokosi Africa na omodo mu jesi ahodo a omakosi aka ho no ma launch ne kama pa yanko ehwe jesi ni bi.
Mamelodi Sundowns, to be amongst these best teams in the world, it's a moment of being proud of that, but people recognize it, people know about it. That's a big one, and I'm sure the boys will go into this stage or in this competition to enjoy, to continue to make sure that the team, continuously play this tournament. Because this, push the Mamelodi Sundowns and
Sundowns as well regarded as Bafana style. I think that's how we're going back. So just that is very aggressive in your face, in your eyes, just like how Mamelodi.
I don't like to speak too much about me. I think the most important things are the results. And
we energies ahodo teams na be say Obama go PM e ojuma dinase na imedi won komo e dia ma na games ahodo be bono senate nyame e ya adoma opening game no Ali for no e bom atia club fans Inter Miami na sa game mu de menhwe game no bi kura no nko a de mehwe essence game am be de ne pa and me pato Ali for no atia Inter Miami Palmeiras e kan ho bi na fe FC Porto we e ka teams ahodo Ali for no bo mo e ojuma dinase and what is so kokopi ma club your friends Mamelodi Sundowns omo group F the chance omo better club your friends say UD Osan Dortmund and afi from Menense into where any teams ahodo club your friends Sundowns for no and so be see kanti o man no me di won komo e dia ma e wo show no so and enumre and what is so cry no club your friends work of Morocco omo so be see kan na omo so die ni games ahodo maboni omo better club FN Manchester City Juventus NFA are in Boboko no until we any games ahodo work of Morocco force bomb and what is so club your first Esperance de Tunis for no Umbote club FN Flamingo and what Los Angeles NFA Chelsea Football Club and we any games ahodo omo so ba na mi di won komo e di amount e wo show no so ntia no so club FN Esperance for de no e won komo e na media mo yemfa Africa de no emfa ensi ham nyame e ya adoma aka na fo ma akoma miensa na emtene fika fana no and was pass the dinde pa club FN Golden Kicks omo bote club FN se crop ya kuma say Asante Kotoko na osi did you know na the tense crop ya team no every 1958 eba no 14 final and a crop ya team na kwa ne no me di won come e di amount na officials so megina game nim na amato ayira mo game nim kama ama no ma kon kan say na city owe FN Salam ya bless ono begina finfin na wato ayira e game nim na eno achi kura no so no ref line 1 no e Paul Timaka ono line 1 no bi na fe line 2 e Theophilus Akugri na fe fourth official no Ewura yef Adari Latif na so no enso fourth official na yeno me di ne won komo ediama na legends kra be di case ya kan game nim ansa na final na baso na I has of legends ball e de tia crop ya Kumasi Asante Kotoko legends no sa game no ampa edwa esan so hwa so no be ho wura ye fence dada don bote e na fe chastela mu na that so ho no kama pa enti om kra be di case ya kan no before say game no so baso e wa bra no numa ba ne no me di won komo ediama e we show no so na coach Eddie Makrobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko aye coach fence Abdul Karim Tito wadin komo na ultimate say game na bomani abrepa asakwan bia so medi nkunim osi Kotoko great club abrebia no awoso mu di nkunim abrebia enti o stress support so bia metal match se na be a o metim Eddie Kotoko enso akwa Africa
for acknowledging me as the right person in this situation. Now when it comes to football, it comes to Kotoko. What makes Kotoko great is the achievement they've choked that make them good. And one of the achievements is the FA Cup. I remember I played and won, and today we are going into it again. And for a period of about 10 years, Kotoko could not make it either to the FA or the Champions League itself. So this is a big opportunity for us, all Kotoko family, to come together and rally behind the club to achieve this feat, so that we announce.
Enti we anansama coach eka edi achire Kotoko fans nyina se munyina momra na mo enwene game na afim fa crop yan enkonko pem bibia mo wo essence Africa eho na crop bia for no me pa cho omotena bre se no montimi nkobi ntira momra na nyame yaro ma Sunday mo behye park ne so makama na munni nkunu mudi nkunu wi na Africa no mo akoma bibia so atimi akwankan pa na yesan busa coach se ya mo bo edetia lower division size na ho ya na emodene pa essence so mo ba no Oma wi atawse kwan bia so mbehye mo omo de no kwaye motivation mo hom na so game ne dia brebia o bati omo sana ya na emu odene papa o ja ho pe na omo afa ho na omo kom enti no kwan kire bia se kwan bia so game no onum kan fa so boss game no.
It's very, very difficult because mostly aside even the name given to the competition itself in Ghana that Obiano, it's the name befitted what do you call it, the game, the competition, because the competition itself, because all around the world, you might see a smaller team taking out the bigger teams. So it's like the younger teams use the intrinsic motivation to play the game, the desire to play against the bigger clubs. They motivate themselves while playing Kotoko, while playing the bigger club. So that makes it very, very difficult. That makes it very, very difficult. So seriously, if you don't change your approach and you do the normal one, you will fail. Because it is not easy, you will fail. So that makes it very, very difficult because he lose nothing. We beating them is nothing. But if they have the opportunity, it's something. It makes them great, it makes them this. So that is the most difficult part of the what do you call it, the match we are going to play. Because as I said from the beginning, they don't care. But all what they care for, let's go and play and beat them. Let's go and play. And you will see that if they were to meet their own, they wouldn't even intensify their game like that. But because
we and some welcome at the Alpha Abrasa oh body lower division side no and our children so a baby and difficulty name on the crop ya I want to make sure some bedin now for team no and so I could pay more Africa and me deal come on at the amount I will show so near Busan's approach Ben or the game no so on to me funny in a marbonti as I say global hey a hono be action to be can say with Pia Bonte pan and Kofa and Yamia Sunday upeso who approach now Bra Park and a slip heavy new cover fast of a book game no I'm a game no I found to my pa Eddie Fra.
I can't come out plainly and tell you this is how I'm going to go about it. But all what I will tell you is yes, when you are coaching the younger clubs against the bigger clubs, we coaches don't have any pressure. There's no pressure on us. So at the end of the day, you've got to compete to engineering. You understand me? But it will be very pathetic. People will not understand. And that is football. If a bigger club loses against a smaller club.
Enti a brand new business approach pe kra and or the echo game no team so kan bia so game no don't mean kan now want na mom Sunday no drop and e be hu kan for so game no enti coach IFNs Abdul Karim Zito no coach Adima Crop bia kuma say Asante Kotoko nsem no and ye kokotie no na empenin for so free ase Bruce so ntama and when ye kokoti na grobe so so aye na fia no pa Crop bia team na TSC Park so kama training ahodo no ma ye bi no team sa pa ni bre pa de na enye asam koto ye nko na training no ye mfa kakra. Enti we aye trainer ahodo na teams the players na ye kama pass na bia nyame adoma game no on betimi aboabo na fa mafa nkunimdie e de amakrobia kumase Asante Kotoko team no sana tie na de tie ne mpenimfo kyerem sese obi aye ade pa ho na e wo se so na se ne pa na mpenimfo kra kyerem so di ofru ya pa no ono e na ye pia ne koso kama e ma ne kote amango ba me di ama bia so timi kon kana ko piem Greater Accra Cycles e de makrobia kumase Asante Kotoko o ma ko donation e na ma players no mo wie no mo de mo nsema ka ho se we and the tell us a munyina monum, Namunya Dupanaki, Muntimi money, and what is nobody in some car at town, which is away, and I'm on quiet, and my crop, Bush and Corina.
On behalf of supporters, I want to thank you. Yeah, I said, Navy, Bana, Yabasama, Never said,
Did I move up a ball last league game when I'm out of about champion. I'm American. Give me chance to say momentum and I'm not prepared for the FA Cup final. I'm a Sam. They have had no idea. Did I have a shame of time? Never said about it. Now I'm to say the supporters all over some people are behind you. You say you are the best in the system. That's why you are playing for Portugal. And in view of this, yes, but come Sunday, the event is the FA Cup. They are sharing our money. Yes, I'm over. When you show in the doctor, I'm on the move. They are also good side. That's why they are in finals. But once you are playing for Portugal, you say you people are the best in Ghana. Come Sunday, nothing but the trophy.
Nti bra Greater Accra Cycles no mpanin focus ya team no na hu se na kwa me dan kwa edemu bi kama na bibia so koyi na one boys din komo na amamo anonom de kakra se monye na monfa enka mo se ase na bon de monye mo pa na mo na kruwa no monje enfama kro bia buhia kwanyina anemi di won komo edi ama yemfa won fansi ho na yentinsi Access Bank Division 1 League enche bia ne UAE season na team of the season ababonten kama pa na otimi sampa players ahodo na mpeniform enso abom modin so mo emra sa team yimo goalkeeper anase goalkeeper position ya Abrantie F Abdulaziz Karim onu second ma positive the porto yebenya Farouk Amiao 11 wonders Hamza Zakari second and ma positive Kwame Paul second ma ho United bobo korom Steven Bafo second ma club FM Swadro Oblast ye konfinfi ho a yebenya Abrantie F Da Costa owuso second ma golden kicks ha player we nyame ma Sunday Kobia for when yepa Ebenezer Amosia kan ade maswado Oblast and what no Abrantie F John Ando o second ma soccer intellectuals and what you kwanim ho a obinya Abrantie makomakomiensa Farouk Mohammed e club FM Ho United round of junior mensa swado Oblast on na o she goal droper Jonas Manyina ono Asia Kadima Red Tamales United enti we any division 1 team of the season no yanko PML Premier League team of the season so ne yemfa honkomo emfa mo dia goalkeeper dam no Emmanuel Kobi ono ye goalkeeper adima aye Bibiani Gold Stars de etie defenders ne Kamaradini Mamudo Asia Kai adima Medium Sporting Club Kevin Opong Bibiani Gold Stars Razak Simpson Nation FC Patrick Asiedu Krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko Abrantie F Lord Hilary Adabo onu Tia Kadima Samates and watching Ismail Abdusia Kai Adima Heart of Lions Hussein Muhammad Isia Kai Adima Hasselfolk Yakwanim Hwa Feza Chawate Ewo Nations FC Stephen Amankuna ono Isia Kai ma Brekum Chelsea and afi Abet Amwa onu Sia Kai Adima Krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko yan captain yan woman no Abrantie Feza Stephen Amankuna coach coach ya Feza Stephen Frimpong Manson ono coach Adima Bibiani Gold Stars and medium come edi ama ewo so no so ene enemre me patako pimo krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko Asante Region Cycles Chairman Mr. Alexander Asarimanu Ose Ezekiel biani wiase amanfo ahase eka o se golden kids de Kotoko for kotem fall out pe fala game biani wiase biemo game no ko bono mo ko ha mani pa boni ye omonfa nkodi ago na asem ankwan go form ase omienti ensema Chairman Alexander Asarimanu edi tudwa
FA Cup, because match, Fala match the more for no. Now, also, I said you don't remember history, and I said you don't keep history, you don't keep things. In 2011, I Asante Kotoko, and Nanya Enakomo Fanazu, they did 1-0. You shouldn't underrate it, but then can say, oh, golden kick is there. And yet easy cry. You do one man. You want to be a supporter, and I say, Team Nation. Then in Trump, I say, F1, or then they kick Kotoko. You more game with more for that. I'm saying 11 wise, more FA Cup match, but that's supposed to know that last, I want to zoom. But a better person 1-0, then easy. And he over come back to listen to the FA Cup song. Says Obia and Ubia. In the same information support the
we and in summer Chairman Alexander Asarimanu at the two job. I would say Mr. Fala game be any BM and Timo Biam Fancy Secotoko or Bote Division 1 Sadia. Now I was so fan of Fala because that be said the football na yini I'm Obia Sunyabo. Team on way has a film where Akola there be and Yasam go to Accra. I saw Accra heavy videos on Accra into Diagrosa where me Diagrom Beso the CIA. Into way and in summer Asante Kotoko, Ashanti Region Cycles Chairman, Mr. Asari, Alexander Asarimanu, and so to your name Kabidacho. Yankopon Ayaduma next month and a wife corner na ekoso o ma fence Morocco e ho na dwumadi na ekoso na no me di won komo ediama o na Black Queens of Ghana ye begina mo sia kan bi me pato yen games ahodo e boni eniem yen first game ye bought your fence South Africa mo na emama team no e na di boni me pato date na 7th July e na game no enso e to dwa ye second game ye ne Mali nebo 11th July and as our game no enso ebaso na fe ye last group game no ye ne Tanzania and ebo the chance 14th na ebaso na no me di won komo ediama o sanyami adna etimi qualify kona stage ho a ho the 10 year quarter final ho de man fa ho no kran fa to ansa ye duru a sabi atwenya nyine ye pam ho dantansa man fa ho no fa to na me nkomanim me part abaye fence Louise animwa ono a player edema Black Queens of Ghana wadin komo akra edi afatim no ho
Really excited. It's been part of me ever since I joined the first team. I was really excited, and then I went to Germany working hard to be back to the national team. It hasn't been easy though, but then I'm really happy I'm here now, and it's just a great feeling, I would say. Moving to Germany was my first professional contract there, and I was really happy to go there. And being there have helped me a lot, though it wasn't easy, like the language barrier, the football, the field. It's never like that compared to Ghana. But I would say like the coaching, how football is played and how things are organized has really helped me. And talking about communication and defensively, most of our games we were defending because we got relegated in my first season. So it was more about defending, and I see myself to really...
Louisa ono a player edema Black Queens of Ghana nin komo no na yekokwiti wotimi sampos nya jepa ohwe de mo so ye na kakakra eno mo betime konkan na emedi ho komo ede ama ye Ghana Premier League ni pa goals ahodo ya say since 2020 awotimi sampa afiwe goals ni wo form papa anya sam kotwa na wo hwe yes na ya bona de tienie na wo hwe say wo ho na season we amanfo ka so na goals we amanfo say enya hunya won say de o say ko gigo ki kra no ne de no eye 15 pen o say ye me poto 2020-2021 yeah 691 goals the 10 year 2021-22 620 2022-2023 644 goals any year and after last year by annual 2023-24 in year 628 goals and after ya no 6 591 goals ahudu by and a no made you come out ediamount me poto GFA ESCO member na Mr. Odro Safo Osna assessment e Ghana in Premier League e bana we na nsia no momi enti nsema okaye edifa ho
Premier League until 2019 to 2020 I buy it. Now your ball league you know every year be a truncate maybe a court na injunction that so but you buy from 2020 about be seen then you to ball league na we your first league you know your boy na abrofo de no na abrofo be wi o league no na your bosumi a be wi league na bosumi no and na abrofo o mu wi men da ko se den so wi de until no before say Ghana Premier League league bi a ye de mra na aye adwuma until wo hwa anya Premier League in Division 1 now. Teams be to say Brecum Chelsea to be called away win the game. A team like Karila for the league. I would even say go all out to win. To be caught no then the Kobobo Dance Park Go Stars no channel. Let Brecum Chelsea to me free Brecum call.
Me pato ESCO member Edema Ghana Football Association Mr. Odro Safun come on assessment our league them and our dear man we na to for chim say I was say GFA reinforcement the rules are do yadi ball Ghana hanom and bet me aboa pa ma ne pack so na hodo ekos no eno eto bet me atwa essence say ko see ne wan twe na so akofis ba ko ebi ono so hwanim sa nya de obetwe na so ntino GFA hwem na reinforcement emra rules are yadi erule in football no
GFE, the MRAT was referees and club owners, club administrators should have zero tolerance of engagement. What happened? Do we see that? Do we take that into consideration? Yes, that is our problem. And I like to do some medical club owner, who first only referee Kasada and nobody was able to raise their hand. Until say GF, Mrano, obey enforcement. Mrano whole, but I can say very enforce Mrano. So we enforce Mrano, we enforce one. That means you will not change the enforcing every time. Then you have a clean administration. You see? Then you have a clean administration. But what you say, to me,
Mr. Odrosaf, ESCO member, Edema, Ghana Football Association, and come on, and I quit you now. Dear Tiene, Ghana League Clubs Association, GACA. I launched the 2025 President's Cup on na Ebekoso. Ashanti Kotakoni House of Folk and a bebo. Nanti, and they are and a Jumadi no Timmy course. Come on, trophy is one. Ubi say Squigala yet, Ubi say community gala yet, Nina, no trophy with Jawaji and the amount for Casa Papa. I have some good to a crab. Into a capa who do a gaka for the Ababante. Vincent, I mean, that's not my fancy.
Right, that's it. Osman, and this local stories, you know. Ghana for this, we see, sir.
Yes, we like perfect.
Obviously, Gaka for no inquiry moon. I had Kotokoni has a real
qualified.
Was there for sometimes no one to go.
When's about say no? Obaka say be a Gaka na I proactive.
Okay.
Omaka say be I say a new face of Gaka.
Yeah.
And Jebeka say Mr. and Somaka so Masa Omonya Morabia. Kotokoni has na nations na Queen Bibina at Mama from Esanka top for Kiambo.
All right. My chance here with the analysis. Daniel chance here. Now, maybe I told with me the wajin chaba 0591228584 0591228584. Daniel, my uncle on the dot 5 uncle.
Yes,
10 minutes.
Yeah,
very home. Hey.
Yeah,
I know you. What's the answer? No.
Listen, Daddy. Okay. Listen, in life, Yano will be a bomb say, obey destiny helper.
Okay.
And one thing I believe near say, so meet with destiny helper, yana easy way to making it in life. Okay. Even so called our various churches, some pastors are preaching and always praying say, find a way to pray and let God answer your prayer. Finding obia pick you from step 1 to put you in step 2 to make your life comfortable and a bit easy in terms of making it. But I back on say, Vincent, you can also fail in life after meeting your destiny helper. There is a near say destiny helper ne boa Vincent. It take one casa life and your responsibilities to make it in life after the destiny helper helped you. Obey your discipline, obey your hard work. For instance, a destiny helper saw you at Classic. Then he brought you to Globe TV. Vincent, it's not that destiny help any duty to come and force you to learn how to host derby. Wow, we are Nipana in person. You must try to stay disciplined, try to commit and make sacrifices in order to make it in life. Senebeya, I mean, buana destiny upon it can be fulfilled. Senebeya, your destiny can be shaped in the way our anchors are open. Listen, the story of Jack Grealish. Ni days at Aston Villa. He was their main guy. He was the fans' favorite. To a point, Jack Grealish was the eye of the needle for Aston Villa. But so check Villa platform now, it wasn't so huge enough at the same time. Say, please be it's me convinced that they're going to play for Aston Villa. Inti now obey here obia picking the game no to a certain level in football. Then he met Pep Guardiola. Then Pep decided say, Obe offered the Manchester City platform to develop. Obe obia the whole world. I want the quality within a branch of Jack Grealish, Vincent. Okoeno. O take the platform as the weakness. Any success via Man City platform in Babano, net into weakness for Adrantian. Vincent, the life after say City, it me winning major titles no, near too bad. Otumiko 9 club, Vincent, Obebana Adias. As a player, you need some enough sleep. You need to be a bit disciplined. You need to make sure, so be state your tests and make some sacrifices in order to make sure, say, level up is so do, so do. Now, so I'm checking the days at Aston Villa. How was Jack Grealish influence attack now? As compared to Man City, look at how the graph is dropping. Checking Aston Villa this.
There been a sharp decline.
Listen, my goodness. And yet because of anything, no, the destiny helper gave him the platform. He used the platform, but listen, the attitude to stay in the platform, Utumiko 9 club, About 3 a.m. the next day we go training. Saturday we Vincent a bed drop your performance by force. In the number of times how to influence the attack from Aston Villa days to the current just ended season. No? And no coach will allow a player, Vincent, who performance drop it to always place for his team because the players are always trying to secure the job of the coach. And Vincent, Vincent, and yes, are you getting it? Forgetting he's a player. I'm not sure, say, Manoa, can you go and do this? That yes, sir. He knew, say, a certain favor be upon also for a coach to bring him from Borussia Dortmund to Man City. Also, used to platform the year. Are you getting it? Into a player. Look, a coach can bring you from level A, Division 3, to even the Premier League. Listen, your attitude to try to see whether you can explore the platform now. And I think it's so bad now. As we speak, club workout squad won't count. It tells you, say, you are becoming out of peripheral for the coach. And then again, say, oh, check on the transfer. Teams are much branch and everything on a very normal day. So, checking the quality. So, move from City, you should be going to a top class team. Matis Everton for an pen. Now, check Aston Villa, Oba City. The next thing you're supposed to improve next, you should move to a club and also at the same level with Man City. Everything. As you speak, I mean, Liverpool's natures are branch away. What disappointed Onankasa big time, what disappointed Pep Guardiola big time for giving the platform, and for now, life is not about getting, you can get a destiny helper, but you can also fail if you fail to put your life in order. And it's so sad. It's not quality, it's not young Fabian but it's because of attitude. He is having the quality, he is having the potentials, but attitude, no, the lifestyle, no, yeah, they are quite hard doing a pinty. Up and coming place now, look, you can get a platform, but Vincent, make sure say you be disciplined, you mean sacrifice. I never going to say, I need you, but the reason why I want to bring penny say a part of sacrifice in life. On 9 club Buffy around 4 a.m. Oh yes, sir, that is sacrifice, that is discipline. But this guy actually tested no. So I think everybody can learn from it. No matter where, look, no matter where you are and you are watching, look. When somebody helps you to a certain pinnacle, don't think say, open your door on our work, be try to improve upon yourself and try to maneuver a way to be successful in life. But I think say you got a platform when you use from that perspective. Listen, straight into one touching story I want us to share. In life, when there's a saying say, a man who knows how to control his sexual pleasure, halfway successfue.
You are halfway successful when you are able
to control sexual pleasure. Listen, say, due to lack of control your sexual pleasure, no, I want to bring that cells there. Okay, a lot of young guys are in prison because of how almost struggle to control their sexual pleasure. Listen, after a month, no, 90% of the salary no, a bit share because of how I was struggle to control sexual pleasure. Majority of our youth are unemployed because, listen, almost sexual pleasure, no, they fail to control it. Now, the story of Jimmy Butler, Vincent, is so touching, is so emotional. Vincent, growing up, no, influence and papa. A poor man, Mr. Ompel, into free fair on this young guy with the mother. Oh, growing up, when Mamma say, that's why I didn't too much want him in control. Until he chased this guy out of the house to the street. Until at the age of 13, Jimmy Butler was hawking on the street. Until Piabanes will be an age mate, a diagram, with me count, a dear son. Okay, tell my patch on giant. That is the story of our branch of Jimmy Butler passing through until he met a former Super Bowl player. Michelle Lambert and Lambert near them Finfino. Or yes, a more or less adoption. He gave Jimmy Butler a very nice home to live, or perfecting the education, and making sure say, or be instilling in the game now basketball and over develop it. Vincent, in 2019, and Jimmy Butler, I shared this nice lady. Kathleen Novak. Vincent, what shall lady we know? I mean, superstar. What's on just Limpton? Butler the two one is okay, my dear. But listen, before I come back to almost story, no. On my life quotation now made by Vincent. There is a saying say, by the time you be old enough to realize that your father was right, you have a son who also thought you are wrong.
Yeah.
In life, always make sure say whatever the elder will speak, don't try to cast the time you realize say what your father was saying was right, you have a son. Master that always try to stay to the test, and make sure say you be interesting. But so check Jimmy Atlas to everything. The reason why I make us say at times we must listen to the elders near everything. When you growing up, you want to mind that proper parental guidance, into with my considering life, but you not only say away for no more or more three. Nah, Ghana say Butler, a superstar. Basketball ain't be a dollar is a baby for a week. Into after meeting Butler, no a model, and also okay, my share superstar into I'll not work any longer. Into you say I want as a platform or that drag it or even draining in Butler account. Now, or say every month be a Butler sending $500,000 for child care. Nah, it's kind of kind of I think they will break it down to see this. Around 5 billion something. A month too. Listen, I always say, look, you may think you are the most handsome guy on earth until you meet or you marry the wrong lady. You may think you are the most beautiful guy on earth until someone you say on your bema or it's always try to play your life very well. Listen, get they say start 500 and so or pay 6K a month. Look, until you test a bad side of some of these ladies, you feel like it's just a good platform to enjoy. Listen, back over you feel to leave this earth. And a winner after a branch of Jimmy Butler. Listen, I'll say, and so that 500 and so pay 10K a month. Although I'm quite more, but one thing taking care of the children. Or someone who pay a house help. Listen, it is so worrying. And I think that and always pray so you don't meet or be a bad driver. Listen, someone who drag you give up.
Okay.
I think last time I called Brankers, guy don't know so for your partner, didn't come on also. Or say, I'm a friend. And a boy, they say, Bompire, so one shall such a lady.
No credit, Obi cancer.
That same boy, now, I get a boy like us on your commentator. Or say, look, and yes, on my friend, Bompire said, Maggie be on phone call.
Friend on my friend, Bompire said,
yes, listen, who show her or bet it to the last. And I think, say, Jimmy Butler has felt it. And I believe that we can all learn from it. You may think, advice on the man or be limited to that, he's not limiting you. Okay. You can be the girl's mirror, listen, until you settle down with the wrong one. That is where you feel the reality of life. And I think that from that perspective, let's try to live our lives well. The time you realize that your father was wrong, or you have a son who thinks you are also wrong. So I think let's try to learn all from that perspective.
Thank you very much, Daniel. Mary Daniel, first speech channel, say something controlling sex something. First speech channel. So there's time for me. Me person me who that kind of action or ban be man I know. Na me the Robert room. I mean the first speech channel. I know the DM say control your sexual emotions no say no ban no say there no what to be man so me you must control. Me do nya yes am control. Wait, what ban I say no? Me kuta na ban I say me do nya yes am mawu mabubogu form.
So ko
yes say mamia.
So ko Jesus say some people are just perishing. Life they are just perishing because of their inability to control their sexual feelings. Into you to know, look, you may be handsome, or to meet Naso Cheba Vincent, control that. Yeah.
All right. Me. Jai. Yanko.
Hi, Jenna. But, obeying. Then, I'm a commander with Kakra. Na Trent Arnold. The presentation of Enya Basso.
Me we say I Osman then the achimo ya na azo chechi say we yes e plan panel. We be say Osman said na say man wa dey be
also you say I there. Also you say I there.
Say near once na girl no see yes
also yes I am fan.
Ono chechi mu say ono hu say you have to control this control sanyo man. Puso no.
O control wi.
Timi wi akọ so be say is it man wa dey be say that make I want some. Say for the bike sauce. Na same home you want doing na.
Vincent. Me ba no no nti o ka se mi o hwani me ba
ti mi aba ko so no se sa de no hu bia na e na sen ba guda no se e na sen
me da se na ene ko Madrid as a topic here when you ho
pa be me kios my room
Vincent, Arnold has been presented. Yeah. We had one of the worst kept secrets because no BN said eventually he was going to join the club. Now, at the Abakwa, Amanipa Bebre, I am very surprised here. The fact that he actually spoke Spanish throughout when he was supposed to be presented. We know, and yes, a short phrase is been our picket, and as a short lines. He actually decided to flow in Spanish throughout the welcome address and on him. Now, on him putting phone didn't come on. Now, listen, the idea about adaptation, no. So, moving from a country to a different country. Now, the first thing is, say, language is different to her. Then life becomes difficult. Because, first of all, you need to be able to learn. Because even in football, communication is very key. And the fact that you are able to communicate with your teammates alone. Listen, Edu Gina Baby said, already we are finishing 50% of the adaptation process. Now, Jude Bellingham is actually the man behind the Yehun and Nero.
Sir.
Isn't?
Spanish na man na Jude Bellingham na cheche na kaka.
And yes or no na children. But he's the guy who gave him the advice. Says some person married for no door. No more foul don't show me as one of their owner. The first thing you need to do is to try to speak their language. And she said, oh, Judah, Obedu Madrid no. The man life here so easy. The man or Madrid near say he started to speak the Spanish, even though he wasn't fluent. But said you no can you correct no. And the do baby no, the love the fans had for him was so huge. Akwa se broni abakruma. Na otimika etesay okwahi those kind of who say nipa bebre now begin to develop some kind of love for that person because oti omokasam. Na no na me bibi in China. Ghanaian be out me catch Chinese. Listen, the oba channel.
Pa, easy.
Tell you. When you go to the northern part of this country, listen, especially Tamale. Say Tamale ni who's out to the Gumba. Look, there are a lot of things you enjoy for free.
Wow.
And Jude Bellingham decided to take Trent through that and let him understand the first step of adaptation in Real Madrid and also in Spain. In this idea now, and you saw there was already that excitement. Oh, Madrid for for having Trent Alexander-Arnold, but our Spanish in the camera and for so check their faces. You could see the excitement not double and omeniaje because the lad we are bringing in is already taking us or is already trying to be one of us. And listen, and no, the most important. Don't forget, the coach in a basque or no Spanish and no most of the teammates are Spaniards. And at the about day in football, they say, what could baby now opponents no or more discussing be openly now on Tiasia. Your ball who pony the ball number found one show. So Trent being able to take this step and being able to learn the Spanish and kakran said me only say Jude Bellingham too now are taking and it's really going to help him. Mbappe about Madrid, no, not Spanish. Even in the game or Camino or Bebo hat-trick, he started speaking Spanish from that point. And isn't adaptation, the biggest part of it is to be able to communicate. And I think Trent Alexander-Arnold has done that well. Let's watch how Anema Besi are unfolded their man going forward. Now, so teams are on many social media followership over the past few months now. One team that I'm so much interested in here, Paris Saint-Germain team. Fourth. A club maybe a team, no more just an ordinary team, unable to compete for titles. And then they've been able to become a global brand. 199 million people. And they follow more across the globe. Listen, football club. The more you begin to get success, the more you are able to attract top players, the more the number of people following you becomes more. In the Chelsea for all since African stars, Didier Drogba, Michael Essien, players are more good, no more free other continents. That was where they started shooting up. In the so where Chelsea followers I also check Arsenal Football Club there. Now listen, the man behind Paris Saint-Germain. Look, Now, no, na make be say this guy has grown to become the most powerful man in football. Nana nkofo ntiase. Isn't power is very important. Baby, if you hold power, you are able to control a whole lot of things. You will know maybe say the secret, just one phone call can turn things around. And that is the kind of guy Nasser Al-Khelaifi has grown to become in the football industry. This guy was actually born in a little village called Doha in the 60s and 70s. So Nani Papa a fisherman. Oh, you sky the man no crown wasn't enough. Until Al-Khelaifi decided to take into sports. And I shall say about tennis. Now Vincent, one year ranking Papa Biada, even on the ATP rankings, he was not the best of tennis players. But I know about tennis, no one a damn phobia. No one about doubles. Say omukwa konya game bi na say wo se nipa mienu na eba one ne kabo mo nyina katafo a omobo game. Now in 2013, and we are fortunate enough say na damfo na Vincent one ne bot tennis etese nei obi a one ne nam one ne koba one ne ye bibia, then all of a sudden the person becomes the president of the country. Automatically it's going to put you in a certain stage in society. Now Vincent, Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani no Nasser Al-Khelaifi omobo doubles boom emra no omobo tennis. Now in 2013 the guy became the emir of Qatar, and the big kwama Nasser Al-Khelaifi said he is going to be able to climb to the very top of sports in the world. Now why so powerful say otimi call Emmanuel Macron, the president of France, fie to say they are no ane dem no. And these are the two you have in your shot. Now you cast a football who control no man. And then he's controlling one of the biggest clubs in Europe. They've just won the Champions League. And listen, among four breakers say the Ballon d'Or winner should even come from that club. Because of Vitinha performance, Ousmane Dembele Diana, it tells you this guy has really done a good job. He's the president of Paris Saint-Germain now, and he's controlling affairs. Now listen, football, no, you have 4 units. I'm going to control BBR. The first unit has to do with the clubs. I'm going to players, no, coaches, no, then the president of the club. Listen, from that unit, you move to the associations. UEFA, Bundesliga, La Liga, Premier League, and Penimfono, control football. They make the rules and they implement them. From there, you go to the sponsors. Listen, football now in Europe, sano. De musika babe talk rights, no say any bono. Omone chira mera was a game near bono. They show a time until say Chelsea the ball lunchtime kickoff. And you'll be on the Sika toss or show game no say. At this point, within this weekend, we'll into a control into a player. Now person the ball lunchtime kickoff cry. Nipo didn't Sika toss or game no better say go and play lunchtime. Then from there you move to the sponsors. Now no make catch say the entire player should go run at and one of the main reasons here the sponsors. Because almost you say we should go at the pointer and on a cameras and we are seeing enough focus also into you are running them at a loss. Until after the 98 World Cup, Nike for catch Ronaldo say, I'm funny boot to learn send a comb. Now anytime be a camera turn they were making billions of money. And Vincent, with these 4, it will interest you to know that Nasser Al-Khelaifi belongs to all the 4. One of the biggest clubs in Europe now, Paris Saint-Germain, on control Bibia, he's the president of that club. And to listen, we're very, very big say. And to be 8, now did they make an home come. And from there, you move to the, the associations and FIFA and UEFA mono. And ECA, European Clubs Association, Nasser Al-Khelaifi is there. Again, when you go to UEFA, he's one of the executives at UEFA. So they control so many things. From the clubs, you move to the associations and then the leagues. Then you come to the broadcasters. So when you say being sports, man, we're in control. Oh, yeah. And then Omucha La Liga, Omucha Italian Serie A, Omucha League One, Omucha the UEFA Champions League, Europa League, Conference League. Yeah. That is being sports. Again, Nasser Al-Khelaifi finds himself there. Then you go to the sponsors. How many clubs na Qatari Airways for no sponsor in European football now? Vincent, omo mutimika sa football no nane nkore ha be kwa akwohwe ho no. Nasser Al-Khelaifi is the main man in between all of them. Into the son of the poorest fisherman some time ago has grown to achieve power, and he has moved into the corridors of power. Until next a team now so no PG for no better because a normal bit near Daniel at a given time, it's always top notch. Send Kakrebi, look, Nipa yeah, Ghana Premier League team of the season. I don't understand why Samba Onel isn't in this team. Okay. Difficult. Menka say you will be free, but he should be here. So her player now consistency, performance upon performance. Your league we mo the pass over play there in 3 games. Obama 90% or 100% performances at what was. Few are the games sometimes.
Latter part of the season, ebe konewee no zito change the position man ko bom fini na I say one shedam who finish one I can because anka what na chi na can you say hondo a master.
Listen, how many games no free ho akoi? And check the players we know how many games did they also take part in the Ghana Premier League? Okay. There were games Simpson wasn't even available. Yeah, no. But Samba was still playing. Listen, Mr. Su said he should have been able to make his way here. Even say three back a cry, because for me he has been one of the best players in the Ghana Premier League this season. So
between Simpson and Kevin upon why not okay free on for Samba Emra.
They should find a way to put him there.
So if they are finding a way to put him there, definitely one player is going to be out.
Anything I mentioned say we could have played a three back. Hey, Mamin Kano Crencho. Sadia we never won. Yeah, national kick. I was a team ya player bum. Because there are some players who share critically now how performance this season that they shouldn't be here. Okay. But one for we play a ma one for we do a ma we found a way to just balance it near the Obiashishe movie. But I feel the guy was top notch and he should have been in this team.
All right, thank you. Osman. Listen. Ma means you.
Yenche Ghana for I think say Omar Robert now na mfa camera ntuno so.
Ntuno so ma.
Kakra bi mpese me din komo kakra bi wo.
You. And that's all.
One say senior worker no.
Yes.
I believe say sana ebia mpanimfo no den. Ehwe so ye.
The national kick something no.
Yes, if not so a. Nipa na ye no. Ebia wan call rounds. Sa hwe game no.
What them?
What them na ebia ofa top 4 teams no. Check up I'm ranting me no pe and am team any top 4 nim. Amankona. Yeah. And Hilario Adabo. Among 2 players, a team any top 4 him. Into a top 4 player in Kwa and our form. Go keep me position. The goes as a J. You have Branty and Kevin upon. Now, if you have been your Branty and say, I bet I'm Wakotoko. You been your favorite with the nation service. Patrick Casido. And say, oh, come. It's a bad deal. So be somebody on their freeze outside team. Because I Branty from day one. Even I can't bear too much as I sound in the car, me for the honor. Listen, give my hand on Mulusuye. And there was out from day one. I could see a season. I bet and I said, Samba on them. What Genoma brought to the highest level. So I believe that.
But okay, yeah. Not Samba to me monetizing or a chain. What's a chain in natural position?
Listen, say, yeah, I think you bet Macas. Even at a point across, I pray. Patrick Casido. What I say? So, what I say? And you know, say, yeah, can't do a bonum of Matisama team now. What I say? A bit more but 3 back, need another show. What I say? Near people, even Camaradini, Mamudu. What I say? A bit more Puma Quenimonado. So I believe it's everything. ABR, near Kayano, Fatal than a team. So I believe, say, maybe, you're funny, sir.
Yes. Osman Town, no.
Yes. Me the Biwika Krabi count. Or more free top 4 outside by and I Camaradini so account. Or media.
Yeah, media, yes. Pamiensa. I Samba on very fantastic player this season.
What I say? Simpson and Super Mobi.
Yeah. So look, even at the time, now about midfielder also now and said I'm quitting. He was still playing the DM better than most of our DMs.
But he was not giving out that performance he name of.
Very
good, fantastic work.
Present. Because me Kotoko player of the season. Me a branch defense Samba.
Yes, simple.
Ghana is fantastic this season. So I believe saying there was some Canadian Bambi. Yam for one fancy. Present. Me person didn't come cry war season no your assessment kakra e season because season na ba na wie and I was see di won komo. Na e ka so season na ye season na koye and for the first time in so many years ye Ghana Premier League ye wie mo bi mfa asam nko court say e bia obi a obi say na injunction that league ne so Vincent you be say be say mu say ne papa mu a na ye nya sa league say agba wi okroma no because you know him say system na ye dey run in football krom ha no obi bia obey opposition dey ama system no you will be in trouble.
Okay.
Obi bia obey opposition dey ama aye system na ye use no enti I am men feeling na ebo no upe wo mpe I just say unya asem unya adwen obekere but still wo kira wa be opposition dey ama aye the ruling you know isolation dey ho no so me won say mo bi fan hye ntim say obi an fan court obi nya court obekọ but the moment obekọ court no obere Yohana Lions ne dream service ball game and I'm say referee na den awie omo oma mo dreams di omo say dreams na awie omo Yohana dreams e try pages be 4 ebe defend the FA enti no we say na wen team on the boy no wen okodan ho no enti no ma obi ameka say ye nya fantastic seasons na ma enti court nsem bia mai no say o can bia Vincent e only few teams that team bia ma no kasa am bet me league no okroma o so I say ye musa won say ene ye federation era na okroma say no opposition do say na federation obi anim enti na say ye kasa ye to aba o GFO na Vincent someone from the ESCO a contest beside the nkunim. It's like listen, I just say drew honomo. One says say e bet ma do some level be say e bia e contest for power within enkonfo mo ho na no. Ho na e ma asem beba. Na bia mo split na bia power akoko di before. Enya sa pa listen. So mo do mo unity o mo ho na o ma silence obi a na ko a. O mbesa mo an be really in football. So I say on by football and ESCO members okrum ha obi a club our run okrum say into basa this interest how do na ekoso in football nim I am for tabu sasa question no say eye mra say obi eye adwuma say bia FA boss e bia ESCO member na osa run club okrum ha listen emra ne nka san kire yo emra ne say obi run e bia GFA boss wa ye obi a wire football pen football bia football former football player obi tuma contest obi a run club close to be 3-4 years bet my contest but anya by 4 said tinchina chance do team ni show bottom na de kokora na ye efende mai enya ade am in football in course the moment ya omo ESCO no so Vincent omo clubs omo okroma say no Vincent abed no what was an anchor protest be course ho United because say positive no ha mo na empenimfo mu di animu okroma say eto da bi age say bia mo ha man matima kan kra kire empenimfo okroma so I believe say ye league in the yebo but mo obi an fan team da say ne fen na kona ye ntia bi obi an enfan nyanse meto so ko sorry so the nyanse to so ahwede apart from Kotoka so folk media man bibia ni go stars mo no sorry so the bi koto so betima bo league ni bi mu a
esa manfo suro
suro no musuro say o mekasa against the FA so nto obi adin dia eden obi adin dia hye ne mu na
yamfa na say o kasa tia the FA na say o points right bia you right na still o point here still na no bibi beto ana
Vincent wo afasha otirim o wo afasha otim what I say wo afasha otim because Vincent the econo e ade anodin pass
Lions for this ade no ba catch me say ko nu nkomo anye
because Vincent serious pa na edi nkomo sa okọ Vincent mama ni nkomo kakra wo FA Cup na e ba so nim and a macro bia and there is uncle for you
we sure
golden case for no
we sure
I bet you
sir
Vincent omo di agro
so we dey Kotoko kata omo ni omutima so be 5 kra
team no has free mu no
oh bi na house na anyi na dwuma yi a
team no Carola free mu no
bi na Carola na anyi na dwuma yi
Vincent yo kroma
se Kotoko sia house
yo kroma kwa kuma san no ma bia ma yo kroma si ohom ena Kotoko Asia club of finish nania 211 yeso wa wakuna na awie fofole for game for Kotoko yeni ba was nania FC asa Kotoko aje FA Cup finish am
manko je duro na ye
football no Vincent so ko je duro ko bobo na ado ne fa bo ko tuna tinu ma wo so I say adoni you say hey bia betunya ball ho ba se na bia onya den e bia umpira o game but Vincent on bia masen science no Sekeni Hazakes Erika ni Kotoko 1985
okay
Sekeni Hazakes for yes o game no 4 se Kotoko di nkunimu ani na kan se ni ba na wi no na Hazakes for the trophy no e free Kotoko nsam see e next page no so a e ho ni e makoma 3 na mama ake ho hwe nani ade na e ho no 211 nani asha Kotoko jiye 2013 Mediama Sporting Club dem tamafe na ama ba Premier League nfoforo na omo nshida aim free route bia o system no musa but still they beat Kotoko eji FA Cup ni si omo na so 2015 the same club any year kotoko biem until within 2 years no match kotoko twice age FA Cup aden efro mo nsem the last time kotoko je FA Cup okroma Vincent na year 2017 we ka Tamale Sadiq Adams le 3 goals okosema kotoko no and omoji 2017 the last time kotoko JB and omuna second most successful club or FA Cup nim omaje 9 times has age 12 the last time kotoko JB close to 8 years ni enti kotoko team no say on person omko Africa with all the Galacticos almost sign Vincent we ain't more season when we now has a 4 inside division 2 for and for more season no now only the same number of points the same wins has nya nubia na unya ye the same defeat the same draw nubia kotoko nya ye has a got trophyless ye tum na kotoko ntimi inside players we enkonkobo enko trophyless biem derby e was kotoko ye very careful game we say no unim division 4 na ombo no omuni bibia to lose o game we mo omo de na say ye kwakobo ye ne kotoko na ebo ye ne ye has free mo enti ye say che kotoko motivation ma ye say yes is no aye super ye say has of focus kwan no so enya ye ko she kotoko agi trophy na free omo nsem kotoko so me very careful
me mu ze fo kotoko be she be 5 kra that's what the penalties na yi no
say onhwe mo bo na mo bo na ho say onhwe mo bo na mo bo na ho ah onhwe mo bo na mo bo na ho obeka say omo division 1 keke
omo ni atrom division bra anso da nko saa o
enso omo share say
penalties no omo ko
Vincent penalties no yi obi na timi win penalties
on a more serious note me hu ze kotoko
last time na win penalties
me ba me hu ze on a more serious note Sunday kotoko be she golden kings be 4-3 bia yi na free enya age cap no easy enya de din bia makoto I'm telling you this say ade bi din ma obi division 1 team bi yen kan say championship team bi team yi Premier League teams be free mu a bi okoshi obi odi pa be she be 5
they are okay senka bin si penya and anka they okay ye be ka so okay or division 1 lower side nti kotoko be she no e bia si pen enti no upon say motivate o mo say wo show mo be say fa mo say yina no omonye careful
wo ho
omonye careful because golden case for no so wa hwe mbo no mo bo na Vincent enye boy ehu bia be obetimi drag wa akọ penalties wo
qualify omonye division 1 omoboy omo duru hin o division 1
Vincent kotoko duru hin o Premier League nim
na say kotoko de onu Premier League no waji aja
what is it onye division 1 bi waji bi anko aba Premier League nim yes sir but they also what you say season na ye bo no kotoko antimi anye league no
ase wo mad na hu de makotoko too much
Vincent
makotoko relax kakra
me ma
amani nye hu makotoko too much say eye kotoko kwa hase kwa na ye nye hu say
Vincent
hase kwa na kotoko ni bot mu say hey match we de you know
me ma na nye hu makotoko
golden kicks na ye something like Man City be
oye kotoko fan kotoko fan oye kotoko player now he me na numere ya me ma na nye hu ma o de yesi pe no yesi asama dance ni hu no ye twa bi na ya dance na ni ahye kotoko no division 1 so what I say eno atimi asi a we betimi asi enti no o de wo gidi ese kotoko be 4-5 what I say but me so me ka kire mo say so mo say 4-5 kra so mo ye careful before say mo say first goal no mo ye careful because golden case for the Vincent obetimi atwetwe kakra krasa na do akọ penalties wo no mo so what I say because checking games no abona what the penalties na nyinko for do na ayi e dey free so ehuno enti I believe say
God na tram wanganje le manfo say ono no ni days na penalty ade o execute ye to achene boys na ekosi say
Vincent so check here I want wafa asia mo say wafa 1-0 and I want Dambot able 2-2 no we Dambot on penalties enti am ka some the penalty do na adan and akoma nim o money has of folk able goalless and o mo win 4-3 on penalties Vincent o money Caruela able goalless and o mo we need 5-3 on penalties and almost share tram the visa no send 3-1 so last game no almost win 3-1 and so I believe so Vincent e ba the penalties here we are so many mbo e ba the goal ni sha omunim she so o say obi I care for game nim you say I careful no say be na e kama dampan almost so very careful because omene kotoko na eden e ba be shiam omene bibia to lose e game nim say kotoko sha ma oma ya ade abro so because oma ba wura mu a e wo empty FA final but say kotoko lose a won asam ne wo so kotoko e was some very careful and especially listen squad we na kotoko wo no some kwa Africa one marketing omenya bebre o place no my best player of the season for kotoko Samba Onel and we no sanka ne biem so what I say call you poku kwase 4 3 or 4 goals o Africa team best have fan nako abetamu listen office na ababa office na ba but so kwa Africa na say bia osan no masa akoko yie de man kakra bia listen office no be side den no be side pija and I believe say we are Kotoko player who ji e de amount so wage FA Cup but who making him eden e de amount ho obesa kwa Africa no be okonso a I believe say on betima akoya de because squad na Kotoko kuta listen e better ke only few teams be and e bia Kotoko ntimi nso mo because o check teams ahodo a ba o confederation side of prelims ni mu na kakra bi na e mo bi om ho odin but Kotoko enim no se na o ma no odi bomu ne Karibank shas be show mo ase in Africa they are person eden medi nkomo kese but I believe say nyame adoma coming Sunday Kotoko e be carry the day on magic FA Cup no for the 10th time I dey am Vincent.
Okay. Me da se ma me nya na me fa course no kakra na afi no yanko yanim me hunu say at some point no teams bi wo ho ye kukuku sa na o ne master e wo ho Plymouth Aga e share Liverpool 1-0 yini free o share Man City share 3-1 at some point no so be your master only has abogolesa bia o share Kotoko be show be 35 no a choose Kotoko no ne bono se has na on one team a Kotoko de be kan what to get up sana sometimes na tie bu ho a o share bia share master yanko course no so na you are can come messages no. Hello, good evening. Hello,
good evening.
Yeah, friend say na cause everything.
My
auntie well.
Oh, really? My money is my money about Ghana man. I've been a teacher here. What did you see there? And then you my wife when you be.
I say me kai.
My wife when you be. Okay, wait, my man come and say so. Now, me person be sir Robert say na I FIFA club wake up no criteria be no mo select Barcelona and count.
Oh, ya chire mo Robert obi a chire mo asa. Ya chire mo. You be so chire why? You be so chire. Ai. Yanko next one. So, hello, good evening. Yeah, for course, no free. Yeah, friend was saying.
Hello.
We did this and I got everything. Hello. Ma, let's go cry yes, sir. Kasa denka crack, denko. We need to see the TV they hard. Yan for next one. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Yeah, friend was saying.
Emmanuel from
What's what did he say?
Emmanuel.
Yo, man too.
That call come out to watch you crucial.
Can you message me so?
Okay. Emmanuel, maybe if I club right where FIFA club work out, no one winning ball or Mukobi, one winning ball on cow, or just here. Now, for some good Chelsea, or what could do the place of the Mukoy.
Okay.
Now, listen, this is one in the Kotoko, the other, I'll bet my just putting commercial. Never said it to one, and the other cup left from Musalia Africa. Players from Musha, who you said they will be
okay.
And according to my wife, we can just watch you out.
Okay. Can I say me so far? Yanko next one. So, hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Steve-O.
Steve-O.
Steve-O, look, man.
Steve-O, look, man. Me ain't here.
And I say, team now one has about draw, and I'm going to split that. Now, what's my shot at the call? And easy. Me say, what you are telling me, we're going to match you. Because the fan would be agro. You check out what step for.
Okay.
And easy. Listen.
Martin Steve-O, look, man. Martin. Okay. You have got next one. So, hello, good evening. Hello, next caller, good evening. 0591228584. 0591228585. Yeah, fat course. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Next caller.
Hello.
Your friend said, "Nakas everything."
Yes, I'm a manager. I'm a free Kufuria.
You about to meet you?
Conference with club workout. The Chelsea are here. They support 2 million.
Okay. I could da mumu. Wanya for the agrosa.
Chelsea club World Cup.
Yo, this one year also support Chelsea.
One year maybe Enzo we make you Pochettino kana wa pamo Enzo Basket.
Jo, Mate young sponsor. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Your friend said now kasa free hin.
E friend kwaju me ka Peter.
Kwaju me enti we.
Madu da Trent many aje pa, many aje te ata Trent.
Trent mai na wa ban wani aje ho pa.
Many aje ho pa ide. Ono ba ya ti le.
Okay. Irase, yanko next caller so. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Vincent.
Your friend was saying na kasa free hin.
Kasa free obo ase dagin chichewe. Dagina na mi butu. Ndo na nje Mfante ani ye de frame.
Mfante.
Ani.
Me ba cho mi enti o Mfante.
Mamen kama sam. Yeah, Vincent. O ba dagin chichewe ahon. Me bia ye friend Lufata wa bi filling station. Is it what video no 24/7 da wa de bia no wa bo ma ba ma no
Mate.
Stop mo fa sport ni agro.
Mate.
Omo yin for masalachi o ba da jin masalachi a filling station ya sam ga twa.
Okay.
Na me ko ma sam so ya bi subscribe World Cup no. Be de papa no mo tan be de me. No matter mo ku jeja o mo ho. Nje funu for Manchester young. Nanso media that na me support kakra. It move funu for no. Young ku bi no matter so mo ku gu ma mo ko je. No Mbappe so ho fan se no woni mo nyam. Media Ronaldo no wa ana me bra pe ni oje ye no. E me de Mbappe so ko je.
Okay. Irase. Yanko next caller so. Hello, good evening. Hello, next caller, good evening.
Good evening.
Your friend was saying now kasa free hin.
Haruna me kasa free aguna so dro.
Haruna, me enti we.
Me pa mo cho ya da ma finu mo juma pa mo ye.
Okay.
Trent Alexander no de se da na se setting papa friend na wan tin anu an wo pom na we tin aba be ye juma na ma fe pete. Nyame aduma Saturday so draw blast ye bo friend game no mo de cup na me nti be be mo se am bla am support ye that mas.
Okay, any friendly game a coronation game. Ha, na kwa kese.
Hello.
Papa mu nya be perform. Your friend say
yeah. A friend na Alaji can be a car hat for folk.
Okay, Alaji can be.
Yes, please.
Alaji me enti we.
This is friends of Tawani.
Mate Golden King. Golden King.
Friends of Golden King. I think go from that much hat. Sorry, I'm going to mention Kotokono. I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah, bafu.
The full support, yes sir.
Your call has been put on hold. Please wait.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Your friend was saying akasa free here.
The pastor from Apostle Dr. Abraham adasi to party o.
Apostle yati unka che.
Ayo, meja.
Wo she ho?
Humanity. So.
Yo.
Na mo ya de.
Ya hu ya pa Apostle.
Ye de radiasi. Na me de America ne say ayo meeting ayo kumasa santikotoko. Omo masa akonya empire ho ayasa this year no ni enimo glass yakobo league wo insurance ema yeni pa akuye because a G league na ke dey share no nyam eno apan na say every cup is so pa ho dia na dey say ya na fi it makes the coach any not and say ko sera de omunyi ho yetimi the dawase.
Okay, Apostle ya dase pa yen konen fa next caller. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Your friend was saying
good evening. But look at I can do the
I see my auntie where.
And remember my idea when something.
Okay.
As some are not in your back, I can papa, you know, group of own count one. After own count one, you can be now. So what should I for now? It's young apostle for now. Relegation, no.
Young apostle go relegation, no.
Accra Lions. Accra Lions for a penny back. Second one, okay, can't say. Leg, you know, scanning. Now, saying okay, can I not do at time? I don't mind thinking young coalition. And he said, you know, leg on mobile. So that's over you are one more. So you want to pay. Not what I said, a town. It's a summer campaign. I mean, some of now. I use a municipal. You're going to have to power and consult their money. Yes, 1 million or 50 pounds. Night, Sunday. I don't know, this year, nothing said about promises, so there was so much level. It
has said, you for last call and you for course, and can come with you. Hello, good evening.
Evening, boss.
Only a last call, I froze and knockers everything.
Family honorable no and do not family honorable caliber from Canada.
Honorable means you.
Okay, Vincent Forgor out there. None of me can have the folk or money. Friend, a mass of level income. I could say.
Has a folk in Master could not do Bibiasa and Corso. And Yeguso, I monitor events, but yeah, any official report say and commodity be a Corso.
Oh, okay. Empire and then I go my Sunday so Kotoko, a building soup. You ever saw mobile for one.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
You say, you have a course and see. Na young committees and so. Ha, Cobana San say, young could do. You know, why you came. Now, I was so. Robert,
Zent.
a month for a drink tray. Yanking Kai. Na young Kuyanim.
Okay, we say happy birthday to Akua Bruni from UK. More blessings, good life, and long life. It's Toys Avenue Music and at the buy. And Akua Bruni, happy birthday and confirm I am in Shroud na bibi anya fine. And from our Abrabonim we so say Globe TV, I have a special package for you. And this is my gorgeous sister. A lovely sister. She's celebrating her birthday. I want you to wish her for me. And her name is Blessing in Shiraba Kwanchi. I greet all of you guys. Okay. And the Blessing in Shiraba, happy birthday. So, Uncle Mfamano. We should say, please, wish this one too for me. His name is Benedict in Tiamwa Kwanchi. And Benedict in Tiamwa Kwanchi. So, happy birthday, Uncle Mfamano. Yamin Shirapa. We say I'm Simpson. Help me wish my lovely best friend Zenabu a happy birthday. May God bless her with more happiness and prosperity. And Zenabu, and so Edina Odane. Yes, sunlight. We also say today is like every day. Okay, today is not like every day. It's a special day, and it's my love's birthday. Happy birthday to my little sister from Dr. Nana Asiedu, Yonkopa Herbal Clinic. Enyan, Mem in the central region, and happy birthday and so called and from this young lady. We used to say my name is Innocent. We say a birthday ni bia na wan fa bibia answer so. Onti yan wo show happy birthday osofo. Nyamema adom no nya kese. Na afi bibia so enya fine sa emfa emma. We used to say hi Globe TV, you guys are doing a great job. Keep it up. Watching live from yesterday was my brother's birthday. Oh, okay. Happy birthday to the best brother ever. I'm so lucky to have you in my life. Wishing you a day filled with joy. Okay. We used to say, I am Kojoli from Gomua Akuti. I really hope Barca get hand on either Nico Williams, Marcus Rashford, or Luis Diaz. Vesca Barca. We used to see a post in I say, happy birthday to my best friend Richmond Hammond, Oti Regional Police Headquarters, Dambai. God bless him so much. May his okay. My name is Asamoah Solomon, Plan from Dambai, Ghana Immigration Office. And happy birthday, Confirmer Officer. Naminya Okesepa. We say good evening, Globe TV. I'm Zero Beto from Asante Bekwai. Please update me on Liverpool transfer. Liverpool, mobile sign Biaka. Why? We say good evening, Jesus. In fact, you are the best, and I pray may Allah continue to bestow His blessings on you all. Please, I want to know if Barca is also part of the FIFA Club World Cup competition. Malik inside Pristia, Dabi, Barca, and Kahon B. Well, good evening, Vincent and your crew. It's a long time. all the leagues are ended, and but you still give us updates. That's the work of a good station and well-educated and experienced sports presenters. Please, I want to know if Barca will sign Nico Williams or Diaz. Miss you guys, Globe Sports, Papa, Matthias, Barros, Sophie Kosikrum, and all the free bread. We also say hi, Globe TV. This is Mr. Kwafa. Inside Bremer Sikuma. I really love your show. Keep up the good work. We also I say hi, I am Kofi Araba, enjoying the show live from Inyan Abasi. You guys are great in sports analysis. We also say happy birthday to Oheneba PSA Nkunim Amoako from his dad, Nana Uredu. Nti Nana Uredu say Ohema PSA Nkunim Amoako na yawoda. Happy birthday and confirm our pa. We say I am Lamasia from Pram Pram. News about Black Stars and my dream team Arsenal. We say good evening, I'm Maxwell from Nkoko. I want to ask whether Estevao is part of Chelsea's squad for the Club World Cup. We say hi, Globe TV. See Opon from Brekum. I think Yamad deserves the Ballon d'Or. We also say hi, Globe TV. Good evening to you all. Keep up the good work. Greetings to all Madridistas. Please, I want update on when will Madrid play their first match at the Club World Cup. It's your boy, Mugabe. Womade. Mugabe, I'm We say hi, Globe TV. I'm Emmanuel Awaya, watching live at Medina. I want to know whether you people will show the FIFA Club World Cup matches. Edmond Kutenibe Sigru say thank you for the great job. I say Robert, I am foreseeing Savio and Cherki competing for the position of Riyad Mahrez for the dribbling. Savio has it, if not all, almost the first control. Cherki too has it. I see City for the Club World Cup. We go. We also I say good evening. Please, Mohammed, I'm enjoying your show from Salaga. Please, can I know why you like talking about, I see you like talking about Kotoko. I say greet Robert for me here. We should say hello. Good evening, I'm Stephen inside Tuna. I want the Liverpool transfer update. I say good evening, guys. Please, Robert, inform Barcelona fans that with Xavi Alonso, we are coming to play the things they pay the things they borrowed us last season for beating us for. It's payback time. Okay. My regard to Billy Ababiu at Adansi Fum. So, into Eric Duba, and I do a Bray. Which is a good evening. You are doing a great job and fantastic analysis. Please, I can't understand why team owners they buy coaches, but they don't want to buy team manager. I don't understand. Okay. We used to say Bellingham played a vital role in Arnold's decision to speak Spanish, but I think his girlfriend, who is also a Spaniard, master plan everything. Eric, Eddie from East Lagos. It's a good evening to you all. I really love your show, Vincent. Your men are doing a fantastic job with analysis. My regards to Osman. I'm referee Sammy inside Police Reserve at a water crowd day, and on also so at the bay. I mean, okay, I come here, okay. We say happy birthday to my sister Minta Presla. May the good Lord bless her and grant her all her requests. From brother Jeffrey Mampong, Sante Mampong, and the free Ebre. We so I say please, with respect, I need Robert and Osman phone numbers, please. I beg. Okay. We also say Mr. Vincent and your team members. Why is it that Barcelona is not playing the Club World Championship? Okay. And also so the near you who no at the amount. We a birthday no na was so basa. We also say, is the FA trying to tell us that Division 1 team blah 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 sir? Sanity Ghana 4 messages and a guswa and some no amount we bisa FA no any na you want. So we say happy birthday to you, dear Nafisa. Pechi number 2 Kumasi. I say I wish you long life with good health, more blessings and prosperity from your sister Fedaus. Inti Fedaus, and I say, I am with sister Nafisa. Our Pechi number 2 Kumasi. Happy birthday and confirm our pioneer shroud. Now the other sabi sumbia our man shira come pa. Said the old TFF or more we and yes, na bibia so and your fan. Osman and Amneswa. Yes, sir, I can't have birthday. Obi so already free winner. Or say no golden cake, but we'll win there. And wash it. Mammy fancy.
All right. And the Jumadi na see na referee Sammy. or bomb so what din send me a kotokoni me obi oni mi bia enim se me nya kotokoni aha obi oni mi bia enim se me nya kotokoni but clubs do how to nya kotokoni and it's simple as that and I made me a Chelsea ni nti sanity nti no am for so bomb so war say manas ma me kan no sometimes e ma show no yede wo chipi wura mu sa na ma show no yede me mrante miensa ya omo ha ru ka odi omo she tight corner e wo ma se mo bia mpeso be kasa po ma menye ne se bia mpeso be kasa ka se bia wo ye virgin on kasa wo ge on kasa obe yeta se wo ye krunkrum bia mo so on te da Osman ye ko
mame enchia Alaja Kambi, House of Folk board member.
Yeah.
Na yan someone a paso so penny kesi ye sports na yan kasa yan fa fan friends for interview.
Yeah.
No kasa be fa fan friend. Na ultimate say adwuma na ye no ekọ animo. Say penny kesi on the House of Folk the whole Ghana open kwa na interview brepa. Na be fa fan so fresh so there. Ultimate say inti ye man about na yan santia na fe. I mean Chia Felix wo Lanks Empire. Say me na we neighbors Saturday. And e bash na nyasam go to akwa Lanks Empire. So gidi pa nti wan ko bi wa ye ho. So gidi pa nyasam go to Lanks Empire techiman Bamri kwana so one Lumalinda school no and the dear Lanks Empire. I mean papa.
Okay, who again?
Nyame be.
Then you go.
Sorry,
okay. Yes, Robert. Okay. Okay. Shalom. Okay, yeah, go.
Enchobia, and now no be said Basa. Country be for 2 clubs. The last 10 years, wow, more than Master any Champions League in the only a foul. 10 years in the Barca more final. Atletico for Nabobi, and all points on my cumulative. No money I was here, don't come Madrid for. You don't come Madrid, the end of which you could for more magic, anti-sanity, or might be for 2 clubs.
Okay. Yeah, there was see Franco Mastantuano, maybe I saw Overbo for River Plate or FIFA Club World Cup now, and Sacron over Madrid. Maybe I saw William Estevao, Bebo Edema Palmeiras. And Sana waba Chelsea until after Club World Cup na sa 2 players ibe join Klausa or ma join currently no Sana te until we remember ma Chelsea we remember Madrid that be me sure yet was see Nyankopon ya duma ochina ibe san so hia me din ane Vincent Forgor yamfa nchia mfa ma big rhino na afi obi bia ohwe bia